I'm confused about. Like, after that, dunzo, radio silence, nothing. I texted her the next morning, nothing. And truthfully, I still can't figure out what it is. Like, did I embarrass her? But what the hell happened? Do her friends not like me? I just don't get it.
Yeah, that does feel weird.
So, yeah, and I thought, okay, it didn't work out. It's not meant to be. So hopefully I thought I would have moved on from it, but I just can't. I'm still thinking about it, and I feel like...
Over a month, and you're still thinking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever she was giving you radio silence, though, did you think about, like, oh, let me just try texting, like, hey, what's up?
Well, I did, but that's what I'm saying. She didn't respond to me. Like, she ghosted me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you think it's you blurting out the thing at the board game that's the reason she's ghosting you?
I mean, I think that's a dumb reason to ghost someone, but sure, that's the only situation I have that came to mind that could be a reason.
Do they take games really serious? Like, did it feel like high competitive level?
Not even, because like her friends were laughing. It was just her. She just looked bugged out of nowhere, and I don't understand what the hell it was. Yeah, so I guess it was that, but that's weird.
All right, well, we'll see what it is. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you a second date, okay?
All right. Good luck.
We'll get your first date follow-up next.
On the podcast Health Stuff, we are tackling all the health questions that keep you up at night.
Yes, I'm Dr. Priyanka Wali, a double board certified physician.
And I'm Hari Kondabolu, a comedian and someone who once Googled, do I have scurvy at 3 a.m.?
On Health Stuff, we're talking about health in a different way.
It's not only about what we can do to improve our health,
but also what our health says about us and the way we're living.
Like our episode where we look at diabetes.
In the United States, 50% of Americans are pre-diabetic.
How preventable is type 2?
Extremely. Or our in-depth analysis of how incredible mangoes are.
Oh, it's hard to explain to the rest of the world that your mangoes are fine because mangoes are incredible, but you don't even know.
You don't know. You don't know. It's going to be a fun ride, so tune in.
Listen to Health Stuff on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Robert Smith, and this is Jacob Goldstein, and we used to host a show called Planet Money.
And now we're back making this new podcast called Business History, about the best ideas and people and businesses in history.
And some of the worst people, horrible ideas, and destructive companies in the history of business. Having a genius idea without a need for it is nothing. It's like not having it at all.
It's a very simple, elegant lesson. Make something people want. First episode, how Southwest Airlines used cheap seats and free whiskey to fight its way into the airline business.
The most Texas story ever.
There's a lot of mavericks in that story. We're going to have mavericks on the show. We're going to have plenty of robber barons.
So many robber barons. And you know what? They're not all bad.
And we'll talk about some of the classic great moments of famous business geniuses, along with some of the darker moments that often get overlooked, like Thomas Edison and the electric chair. Listen to Business History on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What do you get when you mix 1950s Hollywood, a Cuban musician with a dream, and one of the most iconic sitcoms of all time? You get Desi Arnaz, a trailblazer, a businessman, a husband, and maybe most importantly, the first Latino to break primetime wide open. I'm Wilmer Valderrama, and yes, I grew up watching him, probably just like you and millions of others. But for me, I saw myself in his story.
From cleaning canary cages to this night here in New York, it's a long ways.
On the podcast starring Desi Arnaz and Wilmer Valderrama, I'll take you on a journey to Desi's life, the moments it has overlapped with mine, how he redefined American television, and what that meant for all of us watching from the sidelines, waiting for a face like ours on screen. This is the story of how one man's spotlight lit the path for so many others, and how we carry his legacy today. Listen to Starring Desi Arnaz and Wilmer Valderrama as part of the My Cultura Podcast Network, available on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Trevor is on the phone and he's getting ghosted by Ella. So in a second, we're going to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him a second date. But before we do that, Trevor, why don't you refresh our memory about your date real quick?
Yeah, pretty much. I'll keep it real simple. I went out on this date with this girl called Ella. I really liked her. I went out to her house. I went to her house. We had a nice little game night with her friends, cozy, the snacks and stuff. And I kind of maybe f***ed up. I blurted out a couple of answers I shouldn't have blurted out and maybe spoiled half of the game. But hey, everybody else was laughing. She's the only one who seemed bothered by it. And that's it. I texted her the next morning, haven't heard from her, ghosted, and I want to really try to reach out to her again.
And it's been over a month. All right. You ready for us to call her?
Go for it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Ella, please?
This is she.
Hey, Ella, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Ella. I'm Nina. Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. What's up?
Hi. I'm good. This is cool. What's going on?
Do you listen to the show?
I do, yeah.
Sweet. Thank you. Have you ever heard of first date follow-up before?
Yes.
Great.
Ooh.
Sweet. How excited would you be to know if I was calling you because of that?
I would be a little nervous.
You know, that's the segment where if you go on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you, Ella.
From who?
You want to take a guess?
Okay, I don't know that I ghosted anyone recently.
Have you gone on a date with anybody and just like didn't talk to him again?
I mean, yes, I've definitely done that, but the last date I went on was Josh, but I think that was like a mutual ghost.
Okay, you guys both ghosted each other. It's not Josh, and it has been a while since this date.
Any other
Think
guesses?
back to like over a month ago.
Over a month ago.
Game night.
Oh my gosh, this is for Trevor.
Yes, it is. Trevor emailed us, told us all about your date, said he really liked you. He's been thinking about you for over a month, and you ghosted him, and he wants to know why. Would you mind telling us?
Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. Okay, yeah, I will tell you about it.
Okay.
It was really weird, honestly. We were at this game night, right? It's my friend's house, and he keeps referring to my friend's dog, and he's like, hey, little dude. He says it like 50 times, little dude. It's not a dog.
What is it?
It's a ferret.
And you thought it was a dog?
Okay.
Those are so cute.
I know, they are so cute, but they're very different than dogs, and he was treating it like a dog. He was like petting it and saying like, oh, what a cute little puppy.
You thought that ferret was a dog?
Yes.
Did you correct him?
I don't know that I necessarily was like, it's a ferret. I feel like it was like self-explanatory. It's one thing to like, oh, he's calling the ferret a dog, ha ha ha. But he was trying to feed it. And ferrets have really sensitive tummies. And I felt like I was being like really clear, like, hey, don't feed it. And he just kept coming back to me like, he's such a cute little dude. He needs to eat. Like, it was so odd, too. Like, why was he doing this puppy voice all night? It's like one thing, like, when you first see the animal, but all night. And, like, my friends are watching the whole thing, and it was just so embarrassing.
Okay, so the ferret that he thought was a dog is the reason that you ghosted him.
Yes. My friend even pulled me aside and was like, hey, can you get this guy to stop? And I asked him, and he was just, he's so cute.
Yeah.
Puts me in an awkward position. And so I was like, I don't want to go out with someone who doesn't have any social cues. Honestly, like, can't recognize a ferret from a dog. Like, I don't.
All right. Well, thank you for telling us why you're ghosting him.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I don't know if you forgot or not, but Trevor is on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I definitely forgot.
Okay, Ella,
Yes?
that is absolutely ridiculous. It has fur. I could have sworn. I thought it was a dog. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
It was a ferret. It's like a pool noodle with teeth. I don't understand.
And so you just don't want to see me anymore because of that? I mean, Ella, look, I was enjoying my time. If it bothered you so much, why didn't you just tell me that it was a ferret?
I just assumed you wouldn't know. I didn't want to make you feel stupid.
Well, you're making me feel stupid now.
Well, I'm the one who called into a radio show about a dog ferret.
I called about you because I miss you and I had a good time with you and I want to see you again.
Trevor, we went on one date.
And we can go on a second date. If you get over this whole dog ferret thing, look, I can work on it. It takes a second for me to go to a dog park and work on my dog spotting capabilities.
What, you're going to bring flashcards to the dog park?
If that's what it takes to get a second Ella date, I'm in.
That's very sweet, but why would I want to go out with someone who doesn't know what a dog and a ferret is?
Well, because he knows now, like, lesson learned. It's not going to happen again. Ferrets are ferrets, dogs are dogs. Like, I get it now.
Trevor, I don't want to have to be your teacher. You should have learned that in 5th grade.
Well, you're my teacher anyways because you're teaching me now and I learned. Better late than never, right?
Trevor, you're hot, but maybe you need a little more life experience before you can try to bond with another species.
Ella, would you like another date with Trevor? We'll pay for it.
Not yet.
Ella, they just offered a free date. If you don't want to go, I'll go off with the ferret, but I need that. I want a free date.
Oh, so you only want it because it's free?
No, I don't want it because it's free. I mean, yeah, of course, that too, but it's because it's with you. Man, you guys are, between you and your ferret, I don't know, it's kind of hard to please you guys, and why am I liking it? Why am I turned on right now?
Wow.
Ella, did you see what you just did? You just cracked a laugh. People who don't like people don't do that. I don't laugh when I don't like someone in front of me.
I was just laughing because it was ridiculous what you said.
See, when you said that, you were smiling. I can hear it. I just saw you, and you're smiling right now. I see you. Come on, Ella. One more date. I promise you no animal species will be mixed up.
What do you think, Ella?
As long as we don't go to a zoo, I'm in.
Really?
Wow.
Okay. Well, Trevor, congratulations. You got another date.
There you go. Persistence pays off.
Thank you, guys. Ella, I'll be seeing you soon and not at the zoo.
See you soon.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey there, Dr. Jesse Mills here. I'm the director of the men's clinic at UCLA, and I want to tell you about my new podcast called The Mailroom.
And I'm Jordan, the show's producer. And like most guys, I haven't been to the doctor in way too long. I'll be asking the questions we probably should be asking, but aren't.
Every week, we're breaking down the world of men's health, from testosterone and fitness to diets and fertility. We'll talk science without the jargon and get you real answers to the stuff you actually wonder about. So check out The Mailroom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your favorite shows.
On an all-new episode of iHeartRadio's Las Culturistas, Emmy, Golden Globe, and Tony Award winner Sarah Paulson spills on red carpet hacks.
We saw these pictures and we were like, what is the story with this?
She gets real about the inspiration behind her roles.
Oh, no, there is no end to how people will behave.
And she puts hosts Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang on notice.
I don't think so, honey. I feel very, very triggered by this.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Las Culturistas, and listen to the full podcast now.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Kev on Stage. I want to tell you about my new podcast called Not My Best Moment, where I talk to artists, athletes, entertainers, creators, friends, people I admire who've had massive success about their massive failures. What did they mess up on? What is their heartbreak? And what did they learn from it?
I got judged horribly. The judges were like, you're trash. I don't know how you got on the show.
Check out Not My Best Moment with me, Kev on Stage, on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
On this week's episode of The Next Chapter, I, D.D. Jakes, get to sit down with Oprah Winfrey, a media mogul, philanthropist, and global trailblazer.
I could feel inside myself at 4 or 5 years old, looking through the screen on the back porch, that this is not going to be my life.
Listen to Next Chapter on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your...
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today seems to know why his date went wrong. He says it's because he kind of catfished her. What? Not really, but he kind of catfished her.
Is there a kind of that?
I'll let him explain. Daniel, what's up? How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Not too bad. So you sort of catfished your date?
I guess you could say that. I met her on a dating app, and we ended up going out to lunch. I guess the background real quick is just that I am about 60 pounds heavier than like my photo on there.
Oh, okay. So you've gained some weight since posting your photo, or you chose a skinny photo to post?
Well, I actually gained a bunch of weight because I had to move back home with my mom. I mean, that's like a long story, but she's just like heavy butter cooker, like just.
Yeah, right.
Mom's
I
fault.
feel you on
Right.
that.
I do too, though.
Yeah.
I always gain weight when I visit my parents.
But you didn't update your picture with the weight gain.
Well, the thing is, I didn't want to post a picture of me like heavy. Just that would not be getting me very many swipes. So I just figured that I would be getting rid of that weight, which is what I told her when I met her. And it's true. Like I've been on a diet, like no carbs, just like trying to get rid of this weight, and that I'm not gonna look like this in a few months.
Okay.
I get that. It's like the same reason I keep my skinny jeans, even though I can't fit into them. Eventually, they'll still work.
Exactly.
All right. What's her name, by the way?
Her name's Kristen.
Kristen. Okay. And you said that you explained that to her, so obviously you felt self-conscious when you showed up. You're like, I know I'm going to look different than my picture.
Yes. So I was pretty upfront about that, and that seemed to be okay.
What was her reaction?
It was chill. Like she wasn't like mad, and she didn't seem genuinely upset. Maybe a little surprised, but it seemed okay.
She didn't like body shame you and walk out of the...
You chubby mother.
No, she's a really nice person, and I don't think particularly like shallow. So I think that was really cool.
Okay, so tell us about the date then. How was it?
Well, since I just told her about how I'm on this diet, I felt like I had to order a salad, So what ended up happening was that she had ordered like this chicken parm sandwich, and when the food came, she went to the bathroom, and I don't know, I hadn't had like a carb in like 3 days or something.
No.
The chicken parm just looked so good, so I was just thinking I could just take like a nibble or something.
No! You ate her sandwich?
I just took a bite, and then that was just the best thing I'd ever tasted in my life. So like I had like another bite or three.
Oh,
anyway,
no, you couldn't stop, dude.
Oh my God! What happened when she came back to the table and half her food was gone?
well, I like realized before she got back, so I flagged down the waiter, and they had a soup and half a sandwich special for lunch. I was like, "Can you bring soup real quick?" So thinking maybe that she would think that they brought that special and it was just half a sandwich.
Oh my God!
Hoping.
I'm gonna say that's a actually genius cover up.
Smart, yeah.
It was a pretty good idea. So he brought the soup, and she came back, and she didn't seem to notice anything. I didn't think.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, how did was the conversation good and everything else?
Honestly, after like I had that half sandwich, I felt like better than I'd felt in days. And
Oh my God!
the conversation was great, and we had a great time. And I mean, the only thing like later, there might have been a time when I would have normally tried to kiss her, but I didn't want to. I didn't want her to smell the chicken parm sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Right.
You'd taste that sandwich. You'd be busted.
Yeah.
I will say, if you're meeting for lunch, it would be a weird thing to do a kiss, I think, at the end of a lunch date.
I just didn't want to risk it,
Okay.
You just feel guilty the whole time.
Yeah, you're like, how's the sandwich? I've never had that before. Is it good?
I bet it tastes good.
Yeah.
Did she seem into you at the end of everything?
It just seemed like a nice time. I mean, that's why I'm trying to see, like, what might have happened. Like,
Yeah.
I thought she would definitely be responding to me. Like I said, she seemed like a nice person, but she's just totally ghosted me, and
Okay.
I'm kind of trying to figure out what part of it.
Maybe she figured out that you ate her sandwich.
I'd be pissed. Do you know how pissed I'd be?
Yeah, I can imagine. I just hope that that's not it.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning into today's second date update, Daniel is on the phone and he thinks he might not be getting a call back from a girl named Kristen because he met her and he was actually 60 pounds heavier than his profile picture. Because apparently he lived with his mom for a little while and gained a bunch of weight because his mom likes to cook with butter. That was his excuse. But also he ate half her sandwich too on the date. So we're about to find out if either one of those is the issue. All right, Daniel, you ready to give her a call?
Yes.
I'm just going to say, if it's really because you ate half of her sandwich, she's got to see the humor in it. I don't think that there's a woman alive that hasn't been super hungry at some point and felt like she couldn't eat what she wanted to. She should understand.
I really hope so. I still feel like, wow, I shouldn't have done that.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go, okay?
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Kristen, please?
Yes, this is Kristen.
Kristen, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
I'm on the radio right now?
I didn't say that. I just said this is Jubal calling from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What's going on?
Not much. What's going on with you?
Just the usual.
I don't know you, so I have no idea what the usual is.
I'm actually, just taking a break from work and stuff, and I got this call, and a number.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll answer it.
You sound so nervous. You're like giggle nervous.
I am.
I'm calling you today because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And we got an email about you from a dude named Daniel.
From Daniel?
Yep.
Okay.
You remember going out with Daniel?
Yes, I went on a date with Daniel.
Right. And Daniel emailed us and told us about your date. He also said that you ghosted him after and you guys aren't even talking anymore, and he wants to know if he did something wrong.
He really liked you. He said that you guys had really good chemistry and lots of great conversation.
What exactly do you guys know about the situation?
Well, we know that you guys met online and that you met up for lunch. He said everything seemed to be great between you two. He did say that he's a little heavier in person than his profile picture, and he thought maybe that was the reason.
Yes, that is part of it, for sure. There were a lot of red flags, I'll tell you that.
He said that you were super kind about it and that he explained that he had moved back into his mom's house for a while. He gained some weight, and you were way understanding.
I mean, look, I'm not judgmental, and it just didn't seem like that's his issues, not mine, so I'll just kind of listen.
Okay, but you said red flags, so what red flags?
Yeah, there were a lot of red flags. He started out with it. He's living with his parents with no explanation, and he ordered a salad, and I ordered, what was it, like a sandwich, but, not worried about my weight or anything, but he kept insisting that I would eat a salad.
What?
So he just kept going, try my salad, try my salad. When I finally said no, he just said, okay, fine, and slammed his fork down on the table.
Whoa.
That's
A little aggressive, yeah.
I was like, whoa, dude, whoa, okay, red flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then after that, the worst part is he kept berating me about my food that I ordered.
How?
Well, I ordered I think it was an eggplant parmesan, I believe, and it's just not as healthy as his salad, I guess. So he just kept going, that's unhealthy. Do you know how many carbs are in that? Do you know how much calories are in that?
What?
And I'm like, just let me enjoy my half a sandwich. What the heck?
The guy who shows up 60 pounds heavier than his picture is food shaming you over what you should and should not be eating.
I don't know. Maybe he was trying to make himself feel better because he wasn't allowed to have it, but it didn't come off well to me.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't even get dessert because I already knew what was going on, and I said no. And he pressured me to get the cheesecake.
What?
He pressured you to get cheesecake?
After all that?
I don't know if he was upset because he started to cry and walk away.
No.
Wait, cry because you wouldn't order the cheesecake, or because it was coming and he didn't eat any?
Because I wouldn't order the cheesecake. At this point, I was like, no, he's just going to shame me while I try to eat my cheesecake. I want to enjoy it, But when he started to cry and walk away, I was like, very confused. Like, is he coming back? Is he skipping out on the bill? But he came back and he paid the bill. And, we said goodbye. And I didn't think I'd hear from him because I'd be embarrassed if I did that, But since then, I received a bunch of texts. And one of them would just put me over the edge. It was asking for money for the bill since he said he only ordered salad. And I'm like, what's with this guy?
I mean, no matter what, if you go on a date with someone and you pay, it's pretty bad for him to Venmo him after and be like, hey, you owe me for that.
Yeah, I mean, red flag city. And look, I have only so many heartbeats in my life And why waste them on someone that it wouldn't benefit either of us? Like, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I can see why you actually ghosted him. Like, I wouldn't give him any explanation either. I wouldn't give him any more of my time.
Makes sense, Kristen. But can you give him a few more minutes because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you?
What?
Sorry.
Yep. Unless he hung up. Daniel, are you still there?
I'm still here.
Daniel.
Oh, my God.
Kristen, hey, wow, I can't believe I'm hearing what I'm hearing. Like, I'm on a diet, and it's just like, I don't know if you've ever been on one, it's like, it really messes with your head. So, like, I thought you would understand what I'm going through.
I can't empathize with what you're going through. The other factors are the reasons, not the fact that you are on a diet or you look differently. You know, you obviously you've got your own issues and you need to deal with those. Those aren't on me.
Yeah.
Okay, look. I'll explain the salad thing and what really happened, okay?
Okay. Well, what happened?
Well, basically, you went to the bathroom and you had your chicken parm sandwich there, and I tried it, and then I basically ate half of the sandwich.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, are you kidding me? You ate my food?
Well, I was weak with hunger. I guess I didn't realize. And
right.
You could have told me.
Well, I guess I could have. I just felt really bad. I'm really sorry. I didn't.
Okay, but Daniel, that doesn't explain the anger over her not trying your salad, does it?
Well, I just felt so guilty about the sandwich that I just really wanted her to eat the salad, and then I would just feel like we were even, you know?
Okay.
So you got mad at her.
Oh, my God.
Because she didn't make you feel better because she didn't eat any of your salad.
Well, I didn't get mad at her. It was just like the hunger, like the low blood sugar.
Oh.
Like I was like hangry, you know what I mean?
The hunger got mad at her. Did the hunger make you cry over dessert, too?
Yeah, what was that?
It had to be. I mean, like, I must have a severe low blood sugar count.
Dude, you cannot blame being a total a-hole on your date on just being hungry.
I don't think you get it, though. Like, 3 days of no carbs, like, I don't even know what I was saying. You know what I mean? It's pretty intense.
You quite obviously need some help, Daniel. You really do. You need to go see a dietitian, a therapist, or something. You need to be honest with yourself. I mean,
I
seriously.
just need a hamburger, not a therapist.
Yeah, maybe eat a hamburger then, man.
Daniel, what she's trying to say is try a different diet. If you can't function as a normal person not eating carbs, then maybe that's not the right avenue for you to lose weight.
Maybe you need to lace that hamburger with some psychotropic medication and make you feel better. I don't know. Later, there's dating sites for this, you know, but I'm not on that.
There a dating site for people who get really angry over food? I'm sure there is.
It's
probably.
hangrydaters.com.
Yeah, something like that.
Right.
You guys are looking at this the whole wrong way. Like, I'm doing a good thing, and you're seeing me, like, struggle through the worst right here. So, like, it's only going to get better from here. I'm going to get, like, better looking and more control of this. So, you know what I mean? Like,
Nice.
Okay.
Well, in that case, Kristen, would you like to go out with Daniel on a second date? We'll pay for it. He's getting better.
You know what they say, date an angry, chubby guy, marry a really stable, hot guy.
I think I'd wait till the chubby guy gets stable and then try to date him.
well, okay, fine. You don't have to be such a about it.
Oh,
damn.
I'm sorry. I'm just, like, honestly, like, I haven't even eaten anything today yet, so.
Okay, there it is. Okay. Daniel, I'm sorry, no second date, man, but go get...
As far as I'm concerned, just go shove a carrot up your behind and leave me alone.
Yeah, shove a carrot in your behind and a donut in your mouth or something so you get some carbs and calm down.
You guys just aren't, like, getting that. I mean, seriously, no one's listening to me.
Whoa.
Whoa, buddy.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm just, oh, my God. I'm just, like, feeling kind of, like, dizzy and weak because I seriously have not, like, oh, my God. Like, I had, like, a canned peach earlier. It's, like, all I've had. I'm so sorry.
What kind of diet are you on?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The text in at 78592 says, I'm on a diet, so I really understand where this guy's coming from.
Poor thing.
Talking about today's second date update, this dude, Daniel, wanted to call this girl named Kristen. He's on a strict diet, and while they were out on their date, he actually ate half of her sandwich while she was in the bathroom, and he thought that might have been a turnoff for her, but when we called her, we found out the problem was, in fact, Daniel's diet. She didn't notice that half of her sandwich had been gone while she was in the bathroom, but Daniel was constantly telling her how unhealthy her chicken parm sandwich was.
Mm-hmm. That he ate half of.
And then literally started crying when she didn't order the cheesecake.
Yeah, just eat something.
Yeah.
You sounded hungry.
This is not a diet that's going to work for you.
On top of his wild behavior at the dinner table, a few days later, he contacted Kristen asking her to Venmo him half of the bill because he only got a salad. He blames his behavior on his diet.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Says his mood swings will be worth it in the end once he's all slimmed down.
Oh, man, if he can survive.
Yeah. She said she'd rather date a stable chubby guy than an unstable skinny one, so no second date. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, just email the show, and we'll call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A guy named Aaron is on the phone for a second date update today, and he met a girl in a way that I didn't think would actually be a good way to meet women, but now that I think about it, trying on their clothes is probably a good way to meet a woman.
What? Oh, my God.
That's exactly how Aaron met the girl he wants to call today. At least that's what his email says. What's up, Aaron? How are you?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
Are you wearing a dress right now, bro?
I'm picturing you, like, creeping into her closet and putting her clothes on.
No, it was an honest mistake.
What? How?
You know how it is, sometimes you're just walking along and like, oops, I put your pants on. That's weird.
Oh.
Why
Is
don't
that my skirt or yours?
It was a jacket, man. I don't have it on right now.
Oh, a jacket.
Like at a restaurant or a bar or something.
Nah, I was at a flea market shopping around, and I'm trying on stuff, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and to me, I'm like, okay, cool, this is a pretty cool jacket.
Yeah.
And then this girl walks by, and she starts laughing at me. I turn around, so I'm just like, what's going on? And she's like, that's a girl's jacket. And I was like, oh, damn.
Hey, if it looked good, you should have worn it.
Who cares?
Like, it's very slimming. Why are the buttons on the wrong side, though?
It did look good, and then I looked at the tag, and it said women's medium. So I was like, oh, crap.
That should make you feel good about yourself. You're nice and slim.
So she was laughing at me and stuff, and then, we sparked up a conversation, and we talked probably for like 10 or 15 minutes.
Nice.
And she talked about how one time she tried on, like, guys' pants. So, I thought that was funny.
Yeah, exactly. You guys bonded.
Well, and not only that, if you end up dating, you have like a shared wardrobe, which actually would be awesome.
Yeah. I could tell she was into me because she, like, kind of slapped me on my arm a little bit. So I was like, okay, maybe this girl's really into me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I finally worked up my courage to ask her out on a date, and she said yes.
Awesome. Did you wear that jacket on the date? I hope so.
No.
No, you didn't.
I didn't buy it. I put it back.
Oh, you put it back?
What's her name, by the way?
Gina.
Gina, all right. So what did you and Gina do?
Well, I took her to a cat sanctuary. I thought that'd be a pretty cool place for a first date. See some cool exotic animals, some jaguars.
Oh.
Like, wait,
I thought you meant you took her to, like, the Humane Society to, like, look at house cats. I get it now.
No, I didn't take her to the Humane Society.
A big cat sanctuary.
Yeah, like exotic animals, like interesting animals, not little cats.
Yeah. So more like lions and jaguars and not tabbies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she loved it. Like, we were walking around there for like 2-3 hours, and it was really fun. She was so interested, and she kept, like, playfully slapping me again. And just like, oh my God, look at the jaguar over there. And she, like, grabbed my hand, and we ran over there. So I'm just like, this is going really good.
Yeah.
And then, at the end of the date, I had a little surprise for her because my friend works there. And I brought her behind the scenes to see how everything, like, happens, like how they feed the tigers, how they fill up the water bowls and stuff.
That is so cool.
That is awesome.
Dude, you delivered on this date.
Yeah, and it was really, 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 really fun. And the coolest part to me was, like, when we saw 2 lions, and the male lion was, like, catcalling the female lion, to, like, hey, come on over. It's, like, time to get down. And I was just like, yo, that's so awesome and so cool.
Okay, you didn't get pervy about it, did you?
I mean, I pointed it out. I was just like, yo, look, those lions are about to make love. And she laughed.
Make love? Did you say make love?
Well, I didn't want to seem like a pervert. I didn't want to be like, yo, those lions are about to have sex,
Yeah, that's probably a funny way to put it.
Make love? That is so funny.
I feel like there's like a romantic
I don't know why
setting.
it's so funny to me, but it's really funny. I would have used the word hump, but that's just me personally.
Well, it was Lion King Part 3,
Okay.
Okay. So, I mean, did she seem to like all that?
Yeah, she seemed to like it all. She was laughing and just continued to, like, hit me, like, flirting. But, like, at the end of the night, I go in for, like, my kiss, and she just gives me, like, a hug.
Uh-oh.
And I was just like, I was kind of confused.
Yeah, I'm confused for you because, like, she was giving you all the signs.
Yeah, I was just like, what's going on? Like, she gave me all the signs. She was flirting with me, hitting me. And then, like, I told her I'd call her the next day. So I called her, and I didn't get anything. So I texted her the next day, and then she claimed she was out of town. And I was just like, okay, I mean, maybe she could be out of town. And then, like, a couple days goes by again. I text her, nothing. And then she's just like, oh, I lost my phone. I had to get like a new number. And I'm just like,
wow,
like, man, what is going on? I feel like she's just like kind of blowing me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like excuses for sure.
Like, I'm really confused. Like, I thought the date was a wonderful day. Like, I had such a great time, and she seemed like she did too. And I'm just really confused.
Maybe she's into lions now. Maybe she saw what they did and was like, it's weird. I'm in a
real
weird
wicked
spot. I don't want to date a human man anymore.
I hope not.
We'll play a song and then come back and call her right after this and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, hang on.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Gina, please?
This is she.
Hey, Gina, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I know, I'm hilarious, right?
What's this all about?
Well, I'll tell you in a second. First of all, have you ever listened to the show before?
No.
Okay.
Is that bad?
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that don't. There's some that do. I don't care either way.
Okay.
But
I'm not a loser, I promise.
Oh, I didn't think you were.
Yeah,
Actually, I probably respect you more.
Yeah.
But I'm calling because you went out on a date recently with someone who does listen to the show, and they wanted us to call you.
Who?
His name is Aaron.
The jacket guy.
Yeah.
That's what you call
I
it.
forget.
Yeah.
That's how you guys met at the flea market.
The jacket
yes,
guy.
we did. The jacket guy. He tried on this girl's jacket, and I laughed at him.
Yep. He told us all about that.
Yeah, he did.
It sounds like you laugh a lot.
He emailed us because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. So Aaron told us about how he met you. He told us about your first date. And then he also told us that you're not responding to his phone calls or text messages now.
He told you about our date.
Yep.
Yeah. And it sounded awesome from his description, like super organic and easy to be around each other. And then he like hooked it up so you could go behind the scenes of the big cat sanctuary.
Oh, it was an awesome date. It was. I will not lie, because I love big cats, and
Yeah.
they had jaguars and lynx and tigers and these lions.
Right. He told us all of that. He said you guys had a good time and said he thought that you were really, really into it. So if you were and you liked the date and you liked him, why not call him back?
He was really nice. And I'm flirty and fun, and
So I'm sorry to interrupt you, but were you just not into him, maybe not attracted to him? Because when people describe other people as nice, it's usually not in a sexy way.
Yeah, it's like a friend.
Yeah.
No, he was nice and he was cute and he did there's nothing that he did wrong. I mean, honestly, he was as polite as they could be. He even said something about the lions making love. I don't know, but it was like what I thought was really polite. I was like, making love? Don't they like mate?
Right.
I
So
went
if it was all good though, why don't you want to go out with him again?
I should call him or text him, and I haven't, and I feel really bad about it.
Okay.
Are you in a relationship?
Well, that's a difficult question. The night after we went to the sanctuary, I looked up his friend that brought us to the sanctuary, right? I looked the guy up on Facebook just to thank him. Just, thank you so much. We had a great time. It was great to meet you. I love the cats, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
So the guy friended me back, and he said, it was great to meet you. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you come back to the sanctuary, and I will give you a more in-depth tour of the sanctuary, and I'll even, possibly let you pet one of the cats.
Whoa.
And I thought that was really awesome, but I also thought it was weird because I was like, well, is Aaron going to go with me or not? And it's just like this new thing. But the thing that kind of like let me want to go was the fact that the guy was really hot.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
He was wild, and he was like unbelievably manly, and he had he had an awesome chest, and I was just like, holy crap, he looks like one of the lions. I was like, oh my gosh. And the fact that the lions are like mating in the I was like, okay.
So you got a thing for his buddy then? Is that it?
Yes.
And I'm guessing you went back to the cat sanctuary for your intimate tour.
I did, and we totally hooked up in the animal sanctuary.
What? Oh my god!
Oh my
Wow.
god!
I know, it's so bad. I was just so naughty. We were pushed up against the lion's fence.
Wow.
It was one of those experiences that were like top 2 of all time.
Sounds like your
my
date with that
gosh.
dude went off a lot better than your date with Aaron to the cat sanctuary.
They were just different. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
Aaron's the kind of kid that, like, well, you know, you're really nice, and I could take you home to my mom, and she
So
was
you don't want a nice guy. You want to throw me up against a lion cage type of guy.
yes, because that's exciting.
Well, something else that may or may not be exciting for you to know, Gina, is that Aaron is actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Are you kidding me right now, Gina?
Oh my God, Aaron, is that you?
I take
I'm
you
so-
on that date, and that's what you do? Like, what is wrong with you?
Look, you have to understand is that, you know, you're the nicest guy, and you're super cute, and you were so fun, and everything else. And I have to thank you. I mean, it's like you should actually feel pretty good
Yeah,
about
thank you by
all of
doing
this
the
because
zookeeper. How did this even happen?
I don't know how long you've been listening, but you know what? He contacted me on Facebook after I just gave a thank you. He friended me back, and he said, please come again.
That doesn't make it right for you to just go and hook up with a zookeeper.
Well, Aaron, I can tell you this. He's much more than a zookeeper.
What does that even mean?
Basically, for me, he's like the king of the lions.
Whoa.
I mean, he is
Wow.
unbelievably awesome and a great lover, and he's funny. And it's just like, you know what? I should have texted you back, and I should have told you. I said, my bad on that.
Yeah.
Right?
So what are you, like, dating him right now or something? You're just going to date the lion zookeeper?
Well, to be fair, I don't know what it was. You know, it's like, you know, we had this great night, and we, you know, text occasionally, but, you know.
Gina, I know him. He's my friend. All he wanted to do was hook up with you.
That is not true. That is not
doesn't
true,
wanna-
Aaron.
He doesn't want to date.
No,
I've
it's
known him
not, because I know
I've known him for
likes me.
years. Gina, do you know how many girls he's hooked up with against the lion cage? He's fucking so many girls there.
Aaron, but you know what? I'm going to be his last.
Well, okay.
Oh, wow. All right.
Okay.
So,
that's
Gina,
it.
you feel like you're the one that's going to get him to stop his wild ways. I don't even know. But
What? I feel
is that what you feel like, Gina?
Yes, I am, because we really
Not
hit it
a
off.
chance.
There was a spark.
Okay, well, both of you, I think, are being a little out of control here. Aaron, like, she's free to date who she wants to date. She didn't even kiss you. Gina, don't put a lot of stock into your relationship with Lion Man.
But you know, you haven't seen his hands. His hands are as big as a lion's paw.
Wow. Sounds amazing.
I
So
do-
I'm probably a fool for asking this, but Gina, would you like to go on a second date with Aaron? We'll pay for it. He has smaller hands, and
He's nice.
yeah, and a nice dude doesn't have lion cages at his house, I don't think.
And that would be a big fat no.
Yeah, thought so.
Oh man.
But I would like to go out with his friend, the zookeeper, again. You guys pay for that.
Yeah, well, I know. I'm not paying for that. No.
I hope you go to the zoo, Gina, and you get eaten by a lion.
Aaron, slow it down.
You know what, Aaron? You're just feeling bad because you don't measure up to the king of the lions.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah,
That sounds like a sick
That
lion.
was hot.
Yeah.
Aaron, I'm sorry, no second date for you, and I'm guessing this is probably the last time you take anybody to a cat sanctuary.
Yeah, good luck again, Gina, getting banged under the stars or whatever.
What?
But it probably won't because he's not going to be calling you back.
So bitter.
I have one thing to say to you again, Aaron.
Okay. Hey, we gotta end this.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Nothing is more romantic than taking your date out into the wilderness and having them help you commit murder. I think that is probably one of the most beautiful ways you can experience time with the person you're on a date with. And that's what happened with Amelia, who's on the phone. Apparently, her first date with this guy named Greg, they went fishing together.
That's not
And
murder.
a lot of fish died that day.
No,
I'm sure
that's
there's a lot of
not-
listeners out there that would agree with me. A lot of fish had to lose their life so that this couple could enjoy their afternoon. Amelia, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Did you murder a lot of fish that day?
No, you know what? Actually, we did catch and release. So the fish that we caught, we put back.
Oh, that's
So you actually
boring.
you mangled them is
Yeah.
what you did.
Yes, we disfigured them for life. That's
Yeah.
All right, so your email said that this guy took you fishing. Was that fun? Are you a fisherman?
It was fun. No, I'm not a fisherwoman.
Okay.
I had never been fishing, but it was really fun. He actually suggested it because in my profile I said that I like nature and hiking and stuff. So I was like, absolutely, that sounds super cool. I'm open to new experiences. So we met at a state park where you can go fishing, and for the next few hours, I had the best time. I think genuinely it was one of the best and most fun first dates I've ever had.
Why
I
was
think
it
it's
so
such
good?
a great idea. I mean, you have so much time to talk, right? You can connect on that level for sure.
Exactly, and he was super nice and so helpful, and
What's his name, by the way?
Greg.
All right, and so you and Greg just had a wonderful time out there mangling fish and then tossing them back into their environment so they go to their other fish buddies and go, dude, I don't know, I was just swimming along. Some chick and a dude just put a hook in my cheek. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
So it was just the best day of your life ever doing that.
It was super romantic mangling fish.
All right. What did you like about him so much?
Well, first of all, he's really rugged and manly, and I love guys like that.
Yeah, amen.
But he was really considerate and a total gentleman, really respectful and nice to me all day.
And you were cool learning how to fish, right? You didn't like scream when the fish got up and say that you didn't want to touch it or anything like that.
Well, I did scream, and I thought the fish were pretty gross.
Did he seem to like that or not? Because I know some dudes like to be in that situation where it's like, yeah, I took this girl out and I got to teach her how to fish. She's such a dainty little girl, has no idea. She needs a man's help. And some guys that turns off. They're like, ugh, I like a girl who can do that on her own.
I mean, he thought I was funny. We were laughing a lot, and he was so nice. He just would take the fish and throw them back in the water. Like, he didn't say anything, like, calm down or, anything like that. But maybe it did turn him off because it's been a couple weeks and he hasn't called me back.
How did everything end for you guys? Did you make out? Did you do more than that without cleaning up after fishing? So I guess I don't need that last detail.
No problem. I won't give it to you. Well, there's really not that much to tell. We just had a nice little kiss, nothing crazy, no makeout.
So you guys did kiss. I mean, that's super romantic.
No, it wasn't super romantic. It was just a nice kiss. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, in my head, I picture you making out with Brad Pitt and a river runs through it. And
Fish are jumping everywhere.
Yes, exactly. There's rainbows hitting the water.
I mean, no, it wasn't like that. I mean, we were next to this pickup truck and we both smelled like fish. So
Almost the
So
same thing.
almost. All right, and then how did you guys part ways?
Well, after we kissed, I couldn't help myself. I just said, "Hey, I'd really love to go out again." I just said it because why not?
Yeah, of course.
Nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And he said, "For sure, hit me up." And I thought that was a little weird,
Yeah.
a little maybe brush, just giving me the brush off. Maybe I don't know.
Kind of open-ended. Not like, yeah, definitely. How about this day? It's like, yeah, whatever. Hey, contact me. I'll be around.
Or if you really wanted to go out with someone, you think that you would take charge and be like, yeah, I will call you.
Yes.
Right, because he was already such a gentleman, I figured he would say, yes, I'll call.
And have you hit him up since your date?
Yeah, I waited a couple days, and then I called him, and I left him a message, and I just said what a great time I had, and I'd love to see him again.
All right.
And you can't think of anything awkward that happened on the date.
I guess the only thing is maybe I'm too girly, and I've screamed, and I thought the fish were kind of gross, but it seemed like I thought we had a great time together, both of us. So.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Dating is a lot like fishing, You reel some in, you're like, ugh, that one's too big, that one's too small, that one's got a wonky eye, oh, this one has a drinking problem.
Damn fish.
And you fish and you fish and you fish until you finally find that one that has an extra large mouth, and you settle down with that one for the rest of your life. And that's The problem that the girl on the phone is having today for her second date update, she's hoping that the guy she calls will be that big bass with a large mouth who knows how to treat her right. But sadly, he's not calling her back. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Amelia is on the phone. She wants to call Greg today. They went fishing on their first date. She thinks the reason she's not getting a call back was because maybe she was a little too girly for him. He's an outdoorsy kind of guy, and she hasn't fished before. And when they caught a fish, like she screamed, I was like, ew, yucky. And she thinks maybe that turned him off a little bit because he doesn't want a girly girl.
I didn't say ew, yucky. It wasn't that bad. I just screamed a little bit.
Okay.
If it turns out that is the reason that he's not calling you back, are you willing to kind of buck up and be a little bit more outdoorsy?
I just want him to know that I can totally be tough and nature girl too. Like, I'm not just like a priss.
Okay.
You know?
You sound like it. Could be real tough and nature. Ew. All right. I'm dialing his phone number right now. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, is Greg there?
Yeah, this is Greg.
Hey, Greg, how are you? My name is Jubal. I host a morning radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
How are you doing today?
Okay.
It's a segment we do on our show called The Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off, they email us to ask if we can call you and find out why. So her name is Amelia.
Oh, God.
That is not the response that...
Amelia
Whoa.
emailed us and asked if we could call you because she said that she enjoyed going fishing with you, but hasn't heard a word from you since.
Who cares?
Who cares? Well, we care, and Amelia obviously cares because she went through all the effort to try to get us to do this phone call.
Look, that person is nobody I want to talk to or hang out with or talk about.
Really?
That is really extreme.
What did she do that's so bad? I mean, we actually talked to her a little bit. She sounded perfectly nice.
She sounded lovely, actually. Yeah. She sounded fun.
Yeah, I really don't want to talk about it. I don't know. She knows what she did.
She doesn't, though. That's the thing. Like, she thinks that everything was great on the date.
Oh, really? She has got no idea what the problem could be. That's hilarious.
Nope. She says you guys went fishing and had a good time, even kissed at the end of everything, and she thought she could hit you up to go out again, and now you're not responding to her, and obviously you don't like her one bit.
Yeah, no, that's correct. I don't. And I caught a little bit more than a fish that day.
What do you mean?
We kissed. 2 days later, I wake up, bang, I got a cold sore.
You think that she gave you...
Yeah, she did. I'm not kissing anybody else except her.
Oh, my God.
Did she have a cold sore when you guys were out?
Not visible, but I didn't, put on some gloves and check her mouth or anything.
You know, those are incredibly common, and the virus could have been dormant in you for a long time, and then maybe stress brought it out or something.
A long time, my whole life. I've never had this before. I kiss her, boom, mouth measles.
So you think that she gave you a cold sore, and that's the only reason you're not calling her back?
That's a pretty good reason. I mean, she gave me herpes.
Isn't there other ways you can get that, though? Like sharing glasses or chapsticks or anything?
It's common.
I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I'm not sharing glasses or chapstick with anybody.
Why didn't you hit her up and ask her if she has a cold sore?
Well, she says, yes or no. It doesn't get my cold sore out of my face.
Okay, so you have a cold sore, and that's it.
What do you mean that's it? It's a f***ing cold sore.
Okay, so obviously you never want to talk to her again then.
No, absolutely not.
That's unfortunate because she's actually on the phone listening to this conversation.
What?
Yep, she's right.
Yeah, hi, Greg.
Yeah.
I did not give you a cold sore.
All right, well, then who did? The fish?
Yeah, maybe the fish, or maybe you kissed somebody and you forgot about it. I don't know. I never met you before.
I must have a pretty exciting life if I'm kissing people and forgetting about it.
Well, that's between you and you. And also, you should know that you can only get a cold sore if you can see a cold sore on somebody's face and then you kiss the cold sore.
For someone who's never had a cold sore before, you sure are an expert.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Greg. My friends are listening to this.
You tricked me into this radio thing. I'm just telling the truth.
I didn't give it to you. I've never had a cold sore in my life.
This is not in any way going to affect your life or the length of your life. You realize that, Greg?
I don't know that.
No,
I mean, who knows where things go? Like, all I know is I got a thing on my face. This lady, put that in quotes, this lady gave it to me.
Oh my
now she's like mad that I don't call her back. Why? Because she's got some more diseases she wants to pass on?
You can't say stuff like that on the radio, Greg. First of all, it's not true, but if you say things like that, people I know are listening, they're going to think it's true, and it's just rude, and it's so totally inconsiderate.
Well, look, whatever it takes to get you to go to a doctor and get checked out, because it sounds like that is what is needed here.
This is so extreme.
You know what? You know what, Greg? How about this? I will go with you to the clinic to get tested to prove to you that I do not have the herpes virus. Happy? Does that make you happy?
No.
Or do you
How
not
does that
believe
make me
in-
happy?
do you not
I don't want to
believe in
hang out
clinics?
with you some more. Go to a clinic? That sucks.
What if we do that for your second date?
I
Hey,
think so.
Greg,
Oh, no.
would you like to go with Amelia to the clinic? We can even do like a not free one, and I'll pay for it.
Wow. You know what? I'm going to pass, but Amelia should definitely go on that date by herself.
Come on, Greg. What, are you afraid? You afraid of being wrong? Go to the clinic with me. Get tested. What's the harm? You know you already have a cold sore, like the virus, but you don't know that I do. So
I'm just afraid what else we might find out. I mean, who knows? Maybe you got some kind of like weird mouth scabies or something, and that's lying dormant. I go to this
You are
clinic, I get
disgusting.
re-diagnosed or something.
you know what? How about this? Since Jubal was so nice and agreed to pay for the clinic, we should go. You should get tested. It'll be free. And then if I'm the person who has the virus who gave it to you, I will buy you lunch. What about that?
You're going to buy me lunch.
Yeah, I'll buy you lunch. If I'm the one who gave you a cold sore, the least I could do is buy you lunch. Not a date. Don't worry about that. But just to say I'm sorry.
All right, but it's going to be like a steak place.
Lobster lunch.
Whatever you want.
Fine, deal.
All right. Well, look at that. It's a successful second date update. As long as Amelia tests positive for herpes on their date to the clinic, Greg gets a free lunch.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says somebody needs to school this idiot. And if there's one place that can school you on herpes, it's us. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking about today's second date update, Amelia wanted to call this guy named Greg who wasn't calling her back after they went fishing together. We got him on the phone, and the reason he wasn't calling back, he swears that she gave him a cold sore. And he doesn't want any other diseases from her because she's clearly filthy.
Yes.
If she's got cold sores. But she didn't even have a cold sore on her mouth at all.
Yeah.
So
like,
he didn't want to go out with her
from
again
anything.
because he assumes that she gave him a cold sore.
Oh my God, there's so much information about cold sores coming in on the text board
I
right
know.
now. I don't know now what's true and what's not true. It can be dormant for your whole life, and then stress makes it come
can
out.
be. See,
I didn't know. It's
Well,
just
most people have that virus in their body.
Okay,
See,
I knew Jubal would help me out on this
And
one.
sometimes your immune system goes down, you get tired, and you can get a cold sore.
Okay, so it's like shingles
Or
or,
gonorrhea.
something.
What? No.
Wait, gonorrhea.
Yeah. I don't know. Now I'm all confused.
Syphilis?
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Move at 92.5.
Got a text in at 78592 that says, I want to see the test results. And I do too. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Amelia wanted to call this dude named Greg. They went out fishing for their date, and he caught more than a fish on their first date because he caught a cold sore.
Got something.
And he swore that she gave him a cold sore, and Amelia says it wasn't her, and she even volunteered to take a test to prove that she was clean. In the end of the call, they actually agreed to go to the clinic together,
I cannot believe that.
and if she actually did give him herpes, then she said she would buy him a steak lunch. So, sort of a second date. They're
And-
going to go to the clinic and get tested, and if she was the one that gave him herpes, then they're going out again. I guess.
Sort of a win if you get herpes. I mean, like, you still get a steak dinner out of the deal. Not very many people get that.
Exactly. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who gave you herpes. Or didn't call you back. However that goes.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, some people say you should never date your friends, and other people say you should always date your friends.
Okay.
All I know is you should definitely wear your friend's underwear when they're not around. That's the only thing I know about friend relationships.
That's not a good thing.
Other than that, I'm
sense.
kind of lost when it comes to friends and relationships.
Yeah.
But we're going to learn a little bit from Lisa, who's on the phone right now, because apparently she wants to do a second date update with a friend of hers.
Oh, really?
Is that right, Lisa?
That's right.
Are
Okay,
you currently wearing his underwear?
No.
Okay.
Well, then you're not good enough friends to even really call yourself friends. So, yeah, your email was a bit confusing. So you went on a date with your friend?
Well, okay, so we have this circle of friends, and we just kind of met a new guy, and he just recently joined. We've been hanging out for probably about a year, and I don't know, I've just kind of had a crush on him, like, since the day I saw him.
Okay.
His name's Emilio.
Emilio.
He's really cool, and we all get along really well, you know, and so I just kind of decided that I wanted to ask him out.
So did he know immediately that you were asking him out on a date, or did he think it was just friendly?
Backstory, we always do a Friendsgiving, and we come over, everybody brings something, and we do this big party. Well, I figured because it was going to be his first Friendsgiving, why don't we go and have like a drink first, just he and I, and it could be kind of a date, and we could go to the party together, and not everybody would need to know or anything, but he and I would know.
Okay, so it's like a secret date.
Yeah, it's kind of to just like see how it felt.
And did it feel good?
Why do you say it like that?
It was just a drink, Jubal.
How did it feel?
Yeah, but she want to see how it felt, so I'm just wondering, how did it feel?
Like test the waters.
I'm blushing so hard right now. Oh my God.
So it felt good if you're blushing. No, but I think that that's a really smart idea, because then you don't have the pressure of your friends also pushing a relationship on you if you guys find out that you don't actually click.
Exactly. And I went back and forth on it for a couple of days, but I finally gave him a call and I was like, yo, what do you feel about this? And he was like, yeah, sure, let's go have a drink. So we did, and it turned out great. Like, we had great conversation, and we didn't need the other people around us, you know, to have that conversation.
All right, and did it feel like a date the whole time, or was it just like two friends hanging out until you meet up with your other friends?
Well, at first it kind of felt like the latter, the two friends, but then he totally, like, ordered my drink for me when he found out what I was getting, and he paid. Like, it was a date. It was, I don't know, it felt like a date to me.
Was there any outright flirting that was going on?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there was definitely some, like, flirting or anything, but no, like, kiss or anything yet. You know, it was he was a gentleman.
All right, you wanted to wait until you got to your Friendsgiving party so you guys could just start making out at the table and confuse everybody.
All over the pumpkin pie.
Yeah,
You know?
and just have the rest of your friends like, what just happened?
We wanted to put on a show.
Yeah.
So fast forward, the date went great. We got to Thanksgiving, and everything seemed to be fine. You know, nobody really knew. It wasn't anything that was super obvious. But the issue happened, like, when dinner was actually being served.
Oh, there's an issue?
Yes. There is an issue, unfortunately. We were all sitting at dinner, and I guess some political crap was being talked about.
Oh,
I don't really know. It was kind of on the other side of me. But I guess it really upset Emilio, and one of our other friends, they were, like, fighting and arguing, and all of a sudden they both, like, stood up from their chairs and were getting very puffed up, you know, like guys do, where they're like, ah.
So wait, this is Emilio and then one of your friends that was at the table
Yeah,
that are now, like,
one of our friends.
getting
Sounds
ready
like
to
an
brawl?
awesome Friendsgiving.
They look like they're about to beat the crap out of each other. And I'm sitting there like, whoa, what happened? Emilio, are you okay? And everyone's trying to just calm everybody down because no one's, like, blaming anybody. It's just a conversation that went awry.
So what happened?
Did they fight?
Well, they start yelling, and our other friend starts to, like, rear back to hit him in the face.
Whoa.
And then one of the friends catches him, and Emilio just, like, leaves. He just rushes off. He's like, I'm sorry, I can't do this. This is ridiculous. And he just leaves. And he won't return my calls. I've been trying to text and call, and I thought we had a good time. And I don't know if he's just embarrassed from what happened because he's, like, the new friend, or if there's something wrong with me. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, even if something like that happened and you guys were cool, you'd still think he'd respond to you.
Right? Like, maybe we could gossip about our crazy friend. I don't know.
And he hasn't said a word to you?
He hasn't. And I've sent him, like, text messages like, hey, man, I'm so sorry about what happened. Do you want to talk? And I've even called and left messages. And my last message was basically, hey, I'm here if you need me. Things got heated.
it'll blow over, and then nothing still.
Wow. And have you heard from your circle of friends?
He hasn't talked to anybody. Like everybody, we have this group message,
right.
And everyone's kind of like question mark Emilio, and the other guy, his name was Rob. They're all like, Rob's taking a few days to himself. So I don't.
It's always a Rob that starts a fight, isn't
Right,
it?
it's always Rob.
Oh, Rob.
But I'm just so confused, and I'm so hesitant, and I just feel awkward.
Okay, well, we'll help you out and make it even more awkward. We'll play a song, and then we'll come back and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
Yep, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, Lisa, if you didn't have friends, none of this would have happened.
I know. I tell myself that every day.
I think this whole thing is your fault. No friends, you don't have to worry about other people. It's great. Trust me, try it out. Anyway, unfortunately, you do have friends, and now you're on the phone for a second date update. If you're just joining us, Lisa wants to call her friend Emilio. They actually have been friends for a while. He's in the same friend group as her. And before a Friendsgiving event, they decided to get together early, just the two of them, and have a drink as a date to see how it went. And apparently everything went great. But then they went to the Friendsgiving, and this dude Emilio ended up almost getting in a fight with another dude over some political argument and then stormed out, and she hasn't talked to him since. So we're about to call him and find out, one, if he likes Lisa, and two, if he's ever going to be back in that friend group again.
And just to be clear, like, none of your other friends are pissed at Emilio or Rob, right? Everybody understands
No, they just thought that, politics are crazy right now, and people get in arguments, and everything's cooled down. Like, Rob's fine. Again, he's just kind of taking a Rob sabbatical is what we call it.
Rob-batical?
A Rob-batical. I like that. So he's off for 3 days, kind of being by himself. And so everybody's fine, but I just can't get Emilio to answer back.
Okay. Well, I'm going to call him right now and see if he'll pick up our phone and then find out if he enjoyed your date or not.
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Emilio?
Yeah, this is Emilio. Who's this?
Hey, Emilio, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay, what's that?
It's a radio show.
Okay.
I take it you're a daily listener.
Huge fan. He sounds
Yeah,
avid.
super fan.
No, sorry.
No.
What is this about?
Emilio, I'm calling you because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. Have you ever heard anything like that before?
No.
Okay, well, I'll explain. What it is if you go on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what went wrong. So we actually got an email about you into the show.
About me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it from?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah?
Yeah, thought
It's
so.
like, uh-huh.
Well, if you give me your credit card number,
What?
4 easy payments, I can tell you who emailed the show.
Emilio, don't listen to him.
He's kidding.
Okay. No, I'm not going to give my credit card number, but, seriously, who are you talking about?
It was worth a shot. I'm talking about Lisa.
Lisa, like Lisa?
I don't know if that's her last name. But Lisa, who you probably know pretty well, she's a friend of yours, and you guys actually went on like a little date before your Friendsgiving.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, is her last name Lisa? Is it Lisa?
No, Jubal.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she emailed us. She told us about your date and said that she had a great time with you, and then also told us about what happened at your Friendsgiving, how you almost got in a fight with another dude and stormed off.
Yeah, the whole thing was kind of awkward.
But
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even think she really cares about that, though. I mean, she knows politics can get heated. I think she cares because you're not calling her back.
No, I know, but I don't know. I kind of just wanted to wait for the whole thing to die down, and honestly, it was stupid. It's totally my fault.
Okay.
But from her description, it's all died down. It's dead.
Yeah, and she said she really enjoyed going on a date with you and really wants to go out with you again.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I can't even believe she contacted you about this. It's actually, super embarrassing for me.
What is?
Really?
I mean, it sounds like everybody understands that you just got in a fight, if that's what you're worried about.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just, I'm stupid, and I put myself in a really, really bad spot.
What'd you do, though?
hold
It's
up.
from everything, from what she tells us, it sounds like you just got in an argument with your buddy.
And you have
Yeah.
to explain more than that, because what are we supposed to do? Go back to Lisa and be like, well, it's all his fault, and he made a huge, horrible decision, but we can't tell you what it is.
Okay. Maybe I'll just tell you guys, and like you guys can tell her, because I don't think I'm probably going to talk to her after this.
Yeah, that's fine.
But like, I seriously, like, I shouldn't have even agreed to go out with her in the first place.
Okay.
We've been friends with like the same group of friends for a while, and she was like, do you want to go get a drink before this thing? And I can't say no, because then things would be like really awkward later, that night. And so I said I would, because like I didn't want to hurt her feelings and stuff. And so at the bar, when we went out, I was starting to see that like, oh no, like she like really likes me, and like I don't think I can turn back from this. Like this is like a date.
Oh no.
So we go after to this thing, and like I kind of go hang out with like my friends, and like I could start to tell the way she was like talking to her friends and looking over at us that like she wanted more to happen. And so I was telling like my friends, are like, what's going on? Why is she like acting all weird with you? And I was like, yeah, I told them like we went on this date, and they were like, okay, well, what are you going to do? And I was like, I don't know how to like get out of this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And so they kind of gave me this idea. It was so dumb, but at the time, like we were drinking and like we were being dumb. And so they were like, we should just like pretend that we like got into a fight. Like
Faked it?
pretend we have a fight, and then you could like leave and be all mad, and then you don't have to deal with it anymore.
So you staged the whole thing.
Wow, I did not see that
Yeah.
coming.
And I'm guessing you're in a tough spot now because you didn't think into the future how that's going to affect you.
No, I didn't think about anything. It was like we were kind of drunk, and like I was just thinking like in that moment, I was like, okay, how do I get out of here right now without like making it about her? And so I was like, well, then she'll just think I'm mad at these dudes. And so like, he stormed out after me. And then we just like, I don't know, like him and I just went down the street and like drank, for the rest of the night.
That's funny. I see you two were probably drunk and cheersing like, that was amazing, dude. I can't believe we pulled it off.
I know you guys are laughing, but you are such an a-hole. How is that easier than just being honest with someone and respectful of their feelings, especially if it's somebody who you consider
Well, I think
friend?
Emilio knows that. He's saying that he was drunk and stupid.
Yeah,
I think that's
still
why he sounds like
laughing.
he's feeling bad about it. Is that right?
Yeah, no, seriously. Like, and now I don't know what to do. I don't know how I can ever like tell her that or talk to her again even.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing we did it for you because she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Lisa.
Seriously?
Lisa, are you there?
Are you kidding me?
Lisa's definitely there.
Are you telling me that Rob was in on this whole thing and you guys faking so I don't feel bad? Newsflash, now I feel even worse because now everybody knows and is laughing at me. How is this in any way a better solution, Emilio, than saying, no, Lisa, I don't want to go out with you?
Because everybody was there. I didn't want to like make you feel bad in front of everyone. Like imagine.
So now
like,
I
it would
feel
ruin
bad
the whole
forever.
night. I don't know. I mean, I told you it was dumb. It was a stupid thing.
Yeah.
It was a dumb
And
thing
what's
that
wrong
we
with
all
me?
did.
I'm awesome. Why can't we have a drink and it not be weird?
That's right, Lisa. You tell him how awesome you are.
No, you're just like not my type.
What does that exactly mean, Emilio? Because I've seen the girls that you have gone out with.
Whoa. Okay.
We've known each other a year, and I've seen some questionable
Well-
choices.
Okay. Well, fine. If we're just gonna like be all honest and upfront about it, then I'll just tell you the deal is you're not my type because I'm into girls who have bigger chests than you do.
It's just boobs? Like,
You're a
literally,
boob
boobs
dude.
are the only reason you're not going out with someone.
I have B's. How much boob do you need?
Okay. Well, yeah, that's not big enough for me. I like them bigger.
What do you
Well,
like?
enjoy not breathing ever again. My God, Emilio.
See, I told you. That's why I didn't want to tell you because you wouldn't understand. Like, I have a type of girl that I like, and they're bigger than you.
Oh my God.
Just keep dating bimbos. Big ass bimbos. Go enjoy.
Okay, yeah, know what? I will because they're going to be hotter than you.
Oh, I doubt that. Enjoy your type.
Well, Before you guys come to that conclusion, I still have to ask. Emilio, would you like to go on a second date with Lisa? We'll pay for it.
No.
Oh. Lisa, are you interested in a second date with Emilio, or am I picking up the wrong signal?
Oh, yeah, you are.
I honestly don't think I'd be able to fill out his bra, so no.
All right, well,
This
I mean, it's
is
kind
well
of, at
hot.
least you guys realize you don't want to date each other. Any chance of you guys being friends?
No way.
I mean, I don't see a problem if like we're still in the same like group of friends. Like if we were hanging out at the same place, I don't care.
No, I do have a problem because you just staged Ocean's 14 at our Friendsgiving.
All right, well, I'll let you two work out the rest. But Lisa, thank you for your email. I'm glad you got an answer to your question. And Emilio, I'll just text in right now, 78592. If you got some triple Z's, Emilio is interested in you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm going to text in at 78592 says, I don't know about them going on a second date, but I would not want to be friends with anybody in that friend group. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Lisa wanted to call her friend Emilio. They actually went out on a date before a Friendsgiving. And then at the Friendsgiving, Emilio got in a huge fight over something and then left and wasn't talking to her. Whoa. And we got him on the phone and we found out that what really happened was he got a little drunk and really wasn't interested in dating her. He didn't know that they were actually going on like a real date beforehand. And so he and his friends got together and staged a big argument so he could leave and wouldn't have to like be cornered to try to kiss her or something at the end of the night. And he left and wasn't talking to her, but then he felt bad because he realized he was drunk and made a mistake. And how's he gonna like get back in the friend group after he just staged that whole thing to get away from her?
So elaborate.
He also said that she's not his type because she doesn't have boobs that are big enough, and he likes ridiculously big ones, I guess.
Just even in the recap, they all need new friends.
Yeah, they do.
They just a big breakup.
Anyway,
It's
no-
too much drama.
No second date for them, and we'll see if they can remain friends. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, just email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The most successful dating site isn't Tinder. It isn't plentyoffists.com, even though that's a really good one.
Yeah.
But it's actually Instagram. A lot of people meet on Instagram, and apparently that's how Connor, who's on the phone for a second date update today, met the girl that he wants to call. What's up, Connor?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up? You decided to go with Instagram instead of Plenty of Fists, huh?
Yeah. I mean, Instagram is like the new Tinder, basically.
I don't think you heard what he said.
Yeah, I don't think you really.
I think a lot of people did.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
What's the girl's name you want to call today?
Her name is Kate.
Kate. All right. And how did you meet Kate on Instagram?
Well, as it usually goes, you kind of perusing around on the gram, and you see attractive women, and she caught my eye, so I started following her. She's absolutely gorgeous. And one day, she posted this really, you need to check it out for yourself. It's like really phenomenal picture. It's a boudoir picture, and it's stunning.
Okay, stunning.
Well, send it along. Tag us in it so we can check it out.
Oh my God. You're like salivating.
So were you one of the creeps that commented on it and like tagged your bro in it, and not even in a description, just tagged your bro in her picture?
I mean, they're posting photos for you to look at, so I wouldn't categorize it as creeping. No, what happened was there was a woman who commented on it, and I had no idea who this woman was, and she had said, "You look like a tramp in this photo."
Whoa!
Damn.
It's absolutely disgusting. And, how dare you post something like this on Instagram?
Oh, my gosh.
And, yeah, I know, right?
So you came to her defense? Were you the knight in shining armor? You saw your moment?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. This woman must have been jealous of the way Kate looked. So I chimed in and I said, look, if you don't like it, just unfollow her. Simple as that.
Whoa, damn.
Yeah, he came.
You said that, huh?
The big comeback.
Yeah. And that was I guess that was my knight in shining armor moment. And Kate had reached out to me and she thanked me.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, no, that's nice. Cool. Is that when you asked her out on a date?
Yep, that's when I made some moves.
Good.
All right.
Okay.
You gotta take your moment.
And what was it like the first time you guys met in person?
It was great. I mean, she looked the same way she did on Instagram.
Was she still wearing that boudoir picture that she posted?
No. She had clothing on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think now is the time that we can switch to talking about her personality, guys.
Aw.
Did you guys connect? What'd you talk about?
Yeah, no, she was really cool. We talked about what she did for a living. We talked about Instagram and the pros and cons of Instagram and how it's causing problems in society, but there's also benefits to it like this. And who would have ever thought? I mean, truly, I think Instagram is a way to meet people, whether it's friends or business connections or significant others. Why not, you know?
For sure.
So you thought of her as girlfriend potential then?
Absolutely. I was hoping. I mean, this was like the first hot girl I've been on a date with in a long time.
All right.
In a long, long time. And we went to a bar for the date. Went really well. But, things took a turn when we were getting ready to go to the next bar.
Why?
I don't think it was a big deal, but she kind of took a weird step. She was wearing these really high heels, and she took a weird step, and she broke her heel.
And you started laughing uncontrollably.
I mean, I chuckled. I was like,
you did laugh. Okay, I didn't think you actually laughed.
I mean, I did. I mean, at first it was like, oh my God, are you okay? And then I kind of chuckled and thought it was kind of comical. But she needed a pair of new shoes.
Yeah, so did she leave? I mean, what do you do the rest of the night?
No, that wasn't the end of it. Look, we kind of laughed it off. We went to the next bar.
What, did she just hobble along?
No, well, we ended up getting a new pair of shoes for her.
Oh, okay. So you stopped along the way to another bar and got a new pair of shoes?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we got to the next bar, and we had a drink, and all right, I just want to get all these cards out on the table and say that this is the part where I may have screwed up.
Okay.
We were having a great time making that connection, and my team was on the television. I just wanted to check out the game and see what was going on, see what the score was, see how things were going. And then I turned back, and she had this, totally pissed look on her face.
Whoa!
Because
really?
How long had you turned around to watch the game?
I mean, maybe, a minute or two. Not.
Are you sure about that, or did you get completely wrapped up in it and forget that you were on a date?
That's a long time. And did you just turn around while she was in the middle of telling you something important?
I mean, I could multitask.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it at all.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious when somebody tunes you out and starts watching a TV when you're trying to talk.
I wasn't tuning her. I was still listening. My ears were still available to her voice.
No.
Okay, so when you turned around and she seemed kind of upset, is that how everything ended, or did it continue on for a little bit?
Things got really awkward. I said I was sorry. It's just my team, and, I apologized, and I thought we would be cool and everything would be okay after that, and it wasn't. She said, you know what, I'm sorry, I got to go meet up with my friends, and I went in for this hug, and it was just the most awkward moment of my life.
Oh, no.
Then she left, and I tried to reach out to her, because I was totally bummed. She was gorgeous. She was cool. She hasn't returned any of my texts, any of my calls, and I don't really think what I did was a big deal. That's the thing. At the time, I was like, what did I do? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, maybe she got upset that I turned around to look at the game for a minute or two, but, that's me just digging for theories. I really don't think that's a problem, so. Okay,
well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, all right?
Yeah, cool.
All right,
Thank
man.
you.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and Connor is on the phone, and today he wants to call a woman named Kate. He met her on Instagram. They went out to a bar, hung out. He says he had a good time, but hold on one second. Hang on.
What?
Oh, whoa. Cool. That was a big NBA trade. We're talking about something again?
I don't know. I feel like I'm talking to my husband all of a sudden now.
Huh? Oh, second date update. That's right.
Update,
Yeah.
He ignored her.
Connor went out with Kate to a bar. He thinks the reason she's not calling back is because there was a moment where there was some sports on TV. He turned around to watch it for what he says is 1 or 2 minutes. And then when he tuned back into the conversation, she just looked upset, and he thinks that's where everything went wrong. So we're about to get her on the phone and find out if that is the reason he's not getting a call back. All right, Connor, did you hear about the trade?
Are you watching,
I'm
bro?
sure
Yeah, you
Connor
watching it right
did.
now?
Yeah.
No, but I guess I got to check Sports Center tonight.
Oh, yeah. crazy.
I mean, even though you said that only lasted a minute or two, I think that's all it takes. Like, if that was an issue for her in previous relationships, and she's like, red flag, I'm not getting into that again, where I'm dating a guy who is so obsessed with sports that he can't pay attention during one meal or one drink.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe her past was haunting her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out. All right, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Kate?
Yes. Who's this?
Hey, Kate. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the show?
Kind of.
Okay. Kind of familiar is what we go for, so that's good.
Hey.
Well, I'm calling today because actually one of our listeners emailed us about you because you're super hot on Instagram.
Okay.
Okay, so we just want everybody to follow your Instagram. So you want to shout out your handle or no?
Wait, are you serious? Like, what is this?
No, we don't want to just promote your Instagram. This dude that you went out on a date with named Connor actually emailed us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does he want?
Well, we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. And Connor has been trying to get a hold of you, but apparently you don't want to go on another date.
No, I don't.
Did you just find that he wasn't the right person for you?
Just like when we were talking before we actually met in person, I thought he was going to be like a nice guy.
Yeah.
He seemed like a gentleman, and then we went out one time, and he was not.
He wasn't a gentleman?
No.
So he didn't like open your doors and stuff?
Like he did that. I don't know. Like it was okay at first, but then he decided to be like a jerk at some point during the night.
Was it because he stopped listening to you to watch sports for a second?
Wait, how do you know about that?
Well, because we talked to Connor and he told us all about your date.
Okay. So did he tell you about how I like broke my heel on the date?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that you guys...
Oh, that's right. He did say he laughed at you a little bit.
Well, it was like, okay, it wasn't even the fact that he laughed because, like, I mean, like, I laughed too. Like, it wasn't, like, that part wasn't a big deal. But then, like, so we went to go get new shoes because, like, obviously I can't walk around like that. So we're at the shoe store, and I just kept, like, trying to drop hints and be like, yeah, like, these were, like, my favorite shoes. I'm so upset. Like, this happened on our date.
What's the hint, though? I don't get what your hint was. Hint to what?
Well, like, I keep mentioning, like, over and over, like, yeah, like, it happened on this date. Like, you know, we're on a date, and he just doesn't seem to be getting it.
I don't get it either.
Yeah, I don't get it.
You guys don't? Like, how do you not get it?
What? I don't understand.
I don't understand what the problem is.
You're in a shoe store, and what? You like your shoes.
What I'm saying is my shoe broke on our date. So I feel like that means it's his responsibility to buy me new shoes.
What?
Wow.
Why would that be his responsibility? Did he break your shoe?
It's not like he physically broke it, but it's kind of his fault because if I was sitting at home, my shoe would not be broken.
No.
Okay.
No, that is a stretch. That
Yeah.
is such a big stretch.
I don't feel like that should be his responsibility.
Well, okay, think about it this way, though. Okay, he invited me out. Like, I expect him to pay for, like, the meal, drinks, like, whatever we do, I would expect him to pay for.
Okay.
So, like, by the same logic, if my shoe breaks, that's just an expense of the date.
That's a date expense?
That's like saying if while on your date your car gets stolen, he has to replace your car.
Right? I mean, but that would never happen because I would never drive myself to a date. Like, obviously, he's going to be picking me up. It's just like, it's a thing for me. Like, you know, like, I want to date a guy who's going to be, like, considerate. You know, like, obviously, if I'm upset that my shoe is broken, he should care. Like, he should want to fix that. He should want to make me feel better, not make me have to pay for shoes on a date that
Oh my God.
Okay.
You are so high maintenance.
Wow.
I'm not like high maintenance. Like, I don't like being called high maintenance. I'm just saying I know how I deserve to be treated, and I'm not going to settle for less. Like,
Okay.
I just think
He didn't treat you badly. Okay, whatever. Oh my God. I can't.
You have your standards, I guess.
This isn't a standard. This is dumb.
Well-
I do. And if he's not going to meet them, like somebody else will.
Okay, so you're just looking for a sugar daddy.
I'm not looking for a sugar daddy. There's a difference. Like,
Wait,
if I
wait,
was
could you
looking
stop
for a sugar daddy, like, sure, I could have some dude pay my rent. Like, that wouldn't be a problem.
Okay, hold on one second because I think I heard Connor try to chime in there because Connor's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Yeah,